Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We've got breaking and deeply emotional news coming out of South Africa that has sent shockwaves through political circles and left the supporters of the MK party reeling. In what's being described as a major blow to one of the country's fastest rising political movements, former President Jacob Zuma, the party's symbolic and strategic powerhouse, has just been hit with devastating news that could change the course of the MK party's future. This news is not just a headline, it's a gut punch to millions of loyal followers who have stood by Zuma, cheered him on, and trusted in his comeback through the MK party, also known as Umkhonto we Sizwe. Just as the party was riding high on its post-election momentum and looking ahead to coalition negotiations and parliamentary strength, this shocking update about Zuma's status has triggered confusion, disappointment, and growing concern across the country. The exact details are still unfolding, but sources close to the situation have confirmed that Jacob Zuma has been officially disqualified from holding public office, meaning he cannot serve as a member of parliament or take any official seat in the National Assembly. That's right. The man who turned MK from a fringe name into a national powerhouse, the same man who lit up campaign rallies with thunderous crowds and chants of Zuma. 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 Has now been sidelined by a ruling that many supporters are calling a betrayal of democracy. This announcement comes from the highest legal authority in the land, the Constitutional Court, which upheld the IEC's previous decision to bar Zuma from being a candidate. The basis? His 2021 contempt of court conviction, which landed him behind bars for 15 months. According to the Constitution, anyone sentenced to more than 12 months in prison without the option of a fine is disqualified from serving in parliament for 5 years. It's that clause that's now brought Zuma's political comeback to a screeching halt. The reaction? Instant outrage. Social media erupted in a wave of disbelief, sadness, and fury. MK party supporters flooded timelines with hashtags like Zuma forever and hands off Zuma, while many took to the streets in smaller demonstrations demanding that the decision be overturned. For them, this isn't just about one man. It's about what he represents: resistance, strength, and a voice against ANC elitism and betrayal. Inside the MK party, there's been a mix of defiance and devastation. Some senior figures have vowed to continue the fight without Zuma at the front, insisting that the movement is bigger than one individual. But let's be honest, Zuma is the brand. Without his face, his fiery speeches, and his deep connections to rural strongholds, the MK party faces a very real identity crisis. Can it still draw the same energy, the same loyalty, the same massive numbers at the ballot box? Zuma himself has not gone silent. In a defiant statement, he called the ruling an insult to the will of the people and vowed to continue serving the MK party in any capacity he can. He didn't mince his words. He believes this is a politically motivated attack designed to weaken the party's growing influence. Whether you agree with him or not, one thing is certain: Zuma is not giving up. But the road ahead looks rocky. Without Zuma in parliament, MK loses not only a political weapon but also a symbol. And in South African politics, symbols matter. They mobilize. They inspire. And they win votes. As this story develops, we'll be right here bringing you every update, every twist, and every reaction that matters. Stay locked in because the fight is far from over. If you want the real story behind the headlines, make sure you smash that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts, and hit subscribe so you don't miss the next explosive chapter in this high-stakes political saga. Real Talk SA is where the truth speaks louder.